What's up, guys? Chris Chess Sports Cards here. We are doing 2023 Prizm Baseball. Third case break number 1. New release, yay! We always like a good new release. Welcome, everyone. Especially if you're new to the channel, welcome. A little bit about us. We've been around for 6 years now. We just passed our 6-year mark. We break mostly baseball. We ship all cards from every break. We're very generous with the top loading. We ship as quickly as our little hands will move. If you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We do free breaks. When we do them, we use our subscriber list from YouTube for the random. So if you want a chance to get into a future free break, all you got to do is hit the old subscribe button there, and who knows, maybe you'll grab a spot. Also, the website. Go check out the website. We got a bunch of breaks up over there. We're planning on using the website as the base of operations during August, during this little eBay timeout we're all going to be on for the month. So we got 3 breaks up over there now. Closest one to film, we have a Bowman Mega 10-box break. It's got like 8 teams left in it, I believe. So go check it out. I even reduced the price on a few of the more expensive teams. Not that there are that many. Most of them are pretty cheap, to be honest with you. But if we fill it, we'll break it tonight. Break it tomorrow night, whenever. So there's got a link for the chat. There's a link in the chat right there. If you want to go check it out, see, pick up a spot, and we'll get that puppy broken. We also have some other stuff over there too that are both like halfway full. All right, let's go over the teams. Just want to be a part of it, yeah. Well, with the new, because they lost that license, it's, you know, everything Panini these days is prospects, and Hall of Famers. But I think that's great, especially for the prospects. So, all right. Anyway, teams: D-backs Kurt D, Braves Barat R, Orioles Eric T, Red Sox Kurt D, Cubs Ben A, White Sox Chris M, Reds Eric T, Guardians Kurt D, Rockies Tim R, Tigers Jared S, Royals Richard J, Astros Brandon C, Angels Anthony P, Dodgers Thomas M, Brewers Philip N, Twins James R, Marlins Stephen L, Mets Thomas M, Yankees Michael A, A's Raymond C, Phillies Pat M, Pirates Christopher N, Cardinals Austin B, Padres James W, Giants James R, Mariners Rays Rangers is Norman N, Blue Jays James W, and Nationals Eric T. All right, let's see what we got. Good luck, everybody. The massive Prizm boxes. They're always in such big boxes. Supposed to have 3 autographs on average. A lot of times there's extras. It's not unusual to get 4 in a box. So let's hope for all that tonight. I did bring in my cheat sheet up tonight with all the different crazy parallels on it, because I can never remember all of Panini's parallels. There's so many of them. So I try to keep that handy to try and remember the names of everything. I'm here for the show. All right. Don't forget to tip your waitress on the way out. All right. Rivera, Gilliam, Rushing, Walker, Wells, Zimmerman, Robinson, Perez, Wallace, Mike Musina for Baltimore, Green Scope, and Novelli Marte for Cincinnati. I assume we're just calling cracked ice. Let's see. Blue Ice Giraffe, Green Ice Hyper Ice. Well, I'm calling it cracked ice because that's what I call it. And Ichiro Prismatic. We'll go a little slower through this first one. This is the first box I'm opening, so Jackson Holiday, Jet Williams. And first up for the Yankees, Everson Pereira. Numbered 38 of 75. Michael A. So we're going to have another one of these tomorrow night, which is already up on eBay. I'm assuming that's still the green scope also, right? For signatures. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, green scope. Roger Clemens, second to none. I'm going to post one on the website too tomorrow. So if you like Prizm, check that out. We'll probably do a random team on the website, most likely. The Silver Wade Boggs. And for Detroit, Jim Bunning, number 2 of 99. On the purple parallel, Moose Skowron. I'm not familiar. Yeah, quite a career. He played 1,700 games in his career. Huh. Interesting. And Tyler Soderstrom, Fireworks. Raphael. Mark Grace. Hey, my boy Zach Geloff. Jace Jung. Silver. Future Supers. Interesting. And Ortiz Prismatic. Arias. Ichiro. Gabriel Gonzalez. Is that silver for Seattle? Jet Williams Mojo to 25. Well, let's see. What are they calling it? Yeah, Mojo. Okay. I was going to say it's Mojo to 25. Nice one for Hunter Brown. And Griffey, second to none, insert. Mets is Thomas. That is numbered 5 of 25 on the Jet Williams. It's so weird with Prizm. I mean, this is only like the 4th baseball product they've put out this year. So it's, it just feels weird. It seems like they should have so much more out by now. Martinez, Harry Ford, Pellette. Oh, man. Numbered 4 of 5, Gavin Stone for the Dodgers. Blue shimmer? Is that right? Is that supposed to, I guess that's blue, yeah. That it doesn't look like a shimmer parallel. It's kind of weird. Signatures checklist. It says blue shimmer, black gold to 5 and blue shimmer to 5. So I guess that's probably a black gold to 5. Nice one for the Dodgers for Thomas, 4 of 5. So you need one of those of like Ellie De La Cruz. Marcelo Mayer pot of gold. Magneto. Gentry. Here's a Mayer for Boston. Marcelo Mayer blue. 113 of 149 for the Bo Sox. Warming Bear Novel. What are we calling this one? Pulsar, maybe? For Colorado and Grayson Rodriguez, Future Supers. I didn't. I looked it up. I couldn't find it. If you have it, send me a link to it. I looked too for a while last night. I was like, what's he talking about? Where is this damn thing? For Tampa Bay, Kyle Manzardo, base auto. For Norman. Yeah, I couldn't find it. It kept sending me to like what is MetaZoo cards because I guess there's like frozen animals or something like that in MetaZoo. Like so. All right, Gonzalez, Harrison for Call, and JT Ginn for Oakland. Orange Wave to 50, 12 of 50 on the JT Ginn. Oakland is Raymond. Phil Niekro and Babe Ruth, pot of gold. Smoltzy, Caminero, Soderstrom, Del Amador Silver for Colorado, and Johnny Pesky for Boston, the old pesky pole. Red, what are we calling this one? Not numbered, right? It would be Red Wave, but Prizm, Parallels, Hybridized, Pink, red. Yeah, no. That's weird. On here it has red is to 199. Huh. Yeah, maybe I didn't put them all down. It might be my fault. Gavin, I'm looking at my cheat sheet here. Maybe I like copied them off the Okay, I'll check it out. Thanks, man. Yeah, I was looking for a little while last night, too. I was eating after the breaks. I was like, I got to see this Frozen Fractor. I couldn't find the damn thing anywhere. Oh, Pat Gillick. Look at Pat. Johnny Pesky again. Guy's got a pole named after him. Baseball cards. He's doing well. Luke Gold Silver for Detroit. And Jim Gilliam for Brooklyn. Francisco Alvarez Prismatic. All right, last pack of box one. Another red. Al Newhouser for Detroit. Lefty Williams cracked ice. And Mark McGuire, second to none. Yeah, I was thinking we could actually do this if we did we could do like a 3-box random on the website for pretty cheap. Probably like under 20 a spot or something like that. So I'm going to figure it out tomorrow, but we'll get that posted up there. Next week, as most of you know, Topps Chrome is coming out. And of course, this little eBay vacation we're having is coming at just the wrong time for listings. So we do have a lot. We have, I believe, 8 listings up for Topps Chrome for next weekend. We always, until this week, do the auction the same night as the break. But with Topps Chrome, because that's the end of our listing for now, Make sure if you bid on any of them, you look at the date and time of the break, because some are on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday throughout the weekend. So just a heads up for everyone. Tucker Toman, there's a name. Diego Cartaya. Another Gavin Stone. Numbered 108 of 149 for Thomas. George Valera for Cleveland and Bobby Miller. Chase DeLauder, Zavala. Speaking of the devil, there's Pat Gillick again. For Toronto, numbered 56 of 149. For James. And Chief Meyer for the Giants. Pete Crow Armstrong, Prismatic. Bruce Suter. Ben Joyce Silver for Angels. Manuel Rodriguez Red for Minnesota. And Ivan Rodriguez Prismatic. Caminero. Silver Harold Baines for the White Sox. Maglio Ordonez red for Detroit. Billy Stargell insert. Harold Baines. Connor Norby. There's a Jordan Walker. Why don't they have a rookie symbol on it? I shouldn't ask. Al Kaline red for Detroit. That one's numbered 183 of 199 for Jared. Cole Young cracked ice for Seattle. And Juan Marichal. Rushing Jones, Johan Rojas. He just debuted the other night. Eddie Murray for Baltimore, numbered 58 of 199. And Craig Biggio cracked ice. Jim Thome fireworks. Dane Raphael. And, geez, for the Dodgers again, Michael Busch to 50. 39 of 50 on the Michael Busch. He survived his first week of third shift. Oh, he's working at your place? Is that a full-time thing, or is it a summer thing, or? Does he work? Is he working the same shift as you, or are you his boss? My son works for me at the cafe, like 4 days a week. Luckily, he's a good worker, else we would never get along. Nolan Ryan Silver for Texas. Green Scope Espino for Cleveland. 48 of 75. Kevin Parada and Seguno. Jackson Holiday. Yoshida. Ichiro second and none silver. And Brooks Lee pot of gold. Yeah. He doesn't he doesn't want to go to school, John, or continue school, or no? Not now, anyway. There's a Jackson Churio silver for the Brew Crew. In there. And for Colorado, a Zach Veen purple. 63 of 99. For Tim. Grant McCrae and Andy Rodriguez, pot of gold. Andy Pages, cool Papa Bell. Valera for St. Louis. Gordon Gracefeo. I never know how to say this kid's name. Gordon Gracefeo? Is that right? For the Cardinals. Austin. Buddy. Hey man, I don't blame him. If you're not like really down for college, it's too expensive to go to unless you know what you want to do. Like there's no time for loafing around in college these days. Like it's just too damn expensive. It's so ridiculous. I mean, I just got the bill from Tennessee. Ooh, there we go for Cincinnati. Nice Cam Collier auto. Eric. There you go, bud. Welding or mechanic. That's a smart idea, man. It's where money is. Believe me. I know. I went to a trade school. I have no issues with trade school whatsoever. I think it's a much, much smarter move for most kids these days because they actually can make real money. All right, 2 boxes down, 2 to go. Give me 1 sec. I got to fix some piles over here getting out of control. It's funny, years ago, my stepbrother, one of his best friends, he became an apprentice to a master plumber. This was, 25 years ago or whatever. And like every other kid he knew was going to college, and they were all like, "Why do you want to do?" Like they were all kind of giving him hell about about doing this apprenticeship and whatever. And then like fast forward to 5 years later, all of them, half of them were kicked out of college, had no degree, had no idea what they wanted to do. This guy's, running a truck with 3 guys and making $100,000 a year. So who was the smart one there, It's too much. Like, especially, it doesn't matter. I mean, granted, in my son's case, if he would have gone to school in state, it would have been a lot cheaper. A lot cheaper. But I only have one kid, and, I want him to go where he wants to go. But, I mean, Tennessee for out of state, it's like $45,000 a year. And honestly, that's not that expensive compared to some other schools. Like for out of state, it's Oddly reasonable. Robert Hassel, silver for Washington. Brennan Davis and Chipper Jones. Like, like if it's now, granted, in his second year, he'll be in an apartment, so that'll go down, quite a bit and stuff like that because you want to pay room and board and all that. But what you pay now for a 4-year degree at these universities, what doctors used to pay when we went to school. Doctors would complain, oh, it's 150 grand to become a doctor. Now it's 150 grand just to get through your first 4 years. It's crazy. Warming Bernabel for Colorado. 54 of 149. Well, if he's lucky, he finds something he likes to do. Hunter Brown cracked ice. One gone. Like a lot of guys I know who are tradesmen, who are carpenters or whatever, they like love what they do. And I mean, it's certainly hard work. There's no doubt about that, but they enjoy it at least, Whereas you talk to most kids who went to college, they hate what they do. They're just stuck in it. Eddie Murray, red, numbered 109 of 199. Curtis Mead for Tampa. Ricky Tiedemann. Yeah. Well, out of all the schools, my son applied to like 8 different schools. The most expensive, which, well, I mean, I wasn't surprised because of where it was Fordham, which is in New York, in Manhattan, or I guess it's Manhattan. I don't know exactly. I know it's in New York City. Boston, or David Ortiz, Fireworks, silver, and Pete Rose. And that was like $80K a year. But then there were some schools that, like University of Delaware, is mad expensive. Like, my son got in there and they sent the financial aid thing, and whether you decide to go or not, they automatically will send you a financial aid packet. This is a Jackson Holiday silver for Baltimore. And it was like almost $60,000 to go to University of Delaware. And I mean, I don't know anything about the schools. I used to party at University of Delaware. I thought that's all they did down there. I didn't know. So, must be a better school than I thought it was. I've got private schools near me here on the main line in Philadelphia that cost 65 grand a year to send your kids to like 4th grade. And kids go. I mean, it's crazy. There's this all-girls school near here called Baldwin Academy. And it's like 65, 70K a year for your daughter to go like 9th grade. Blade Tidwell, numbered 60 of 199. There's another one too. Agnes Irwin. It's another all-girls private school. That one's like 60, 70,000 too. It's crazy. Curtis Mead, cracked ice for Tampa Bay. And Pete Rose, second to none. The Bronx, right? Yeah. Okay. I wasn't sure. I know it's in New York. I just didn't know which part it was. I was going to say Queens for a second, but yeah, it's in the Bronx. It's a nice school. I've been to the campus one time a few years back, but it's mad expensive. Mad expensive. Kevin Alcantara for the Cubbies. Everything nowadays, and I mean, I don't know if anybody else has gone through this recently with college with their kids or whatever. Everything nowadays seems to be geared towards getting your kids to stay in state. And I mean, I assume it's because of, federal money or government money or something, but like, my son kind of applied to all the schools anybody would in Pennsylvania. Temple, Penn State, Pitt. Got into all 3 of them, and most of them offered him enough money, merit scholarships, that would have paid for like 90% of it, And again, from my aspect, yeah, that would have been wonderful. But I knew he didn't want to go to school there. Javi Lopez, silver for Atlanta. And Addison Barger, 48 of 54, Toronto. And believe me, if I had more than one kid, he'd have been going to college in state. But it is no joke, man. I just got like the invoice for the first semester from them, and they have it all like itemized, and my head hurt after just reading it. Like, could you come up with anything else to charge us for? Babe Herman and Evan Carter. It's in the Boogie Down Bronx. In the Bronx. Half of his cousins go to Temple, but there's no way I'd ever let him go. Temple's so dangerous. It's like in one of the worst places in the whole country. Temple's like one of the only universities in the country that not only have their own police force, they have their own detectives, they have their own everything there, because it is nuts. Bobby Miller auto for the Dodgers. I think it's just in such a bad area. It's a shame because it's a good school, like academically, but it's just too dangerous to go there. Thomas. Brooks Lee from Minnesota. Caminero, Ashburn, Valera, Bubba Chandler silver for Pittsburgh. Al Kaline red, numbered 60 of 199 for Detroit. Tink Hentz and Harry Ford for Seattle. That's awesome. I don't know why. I mean, look, I went to culinary school. I went to school to be a chef, so um, never really understood why trade jobs are always kind of looked down upon. I mean, I never understood that. Now, I actually went to school from Arthur. Yeah, that's true. He would be. Um, I actually have an English degree too because I continued to go to school after culinary school, but I never did anything with it. I just J.R. Ritchie for Atlanta, and I'll be honest. If my son came to me with a legitimate business plan and said, "Listen, I want," because my son actually has a clothing business that he does well with, but even if he came to me and said, "Look, I'd really like to expand this and really take a shot at it," I'd have no problem with him doing that instead of going to college. I really wouldn't. I don't think college is necessarily for everyone. I mean, he'll do fine there, and I'm sure he's going for business and this and that. But I don't see there's no reason to spend the money just to spend it. Just to say that they're in school. It's just not necessary nowadays. If you know what you want to do and you have the drive to do it. I can't say it was that way when we were necessarily younger. You either went to school or you didn't, and it was looked at, you know. I think anyway, looked at it harshly if you didn't. Carson Wisenhunt green scope for San Francisco, 61 of 75. But he also wants that whole. That's why he's going to Tennessee. He wants that whole big college, big football college, SEC experience. Like he's into that. So Errol Vera and George Brett, which I'm sure is going to be a ton of fun for him. As long as he. Gets his grades on. But yeah, he's looking forward to the lifestyle of a big SEC school. All right, box number 4. Come on, Prizm. We need something good. Give us a banger. Wow, Dodgers are cleaning up, man. Jose Ramos for the Dodgers again. Thomas. I was really surprised. I thought my son would be into going to New York, to be honest with you. He always was real into it when he was a teenager and stuff. But I don't know, his last year or so of high school, he just like, he wanted to go south and wanted to go big. So, I don't know if it's the football, if it's the girls, if it's the school, if it's what it is, but it's where he wanted to go, so that's where he's going. For San Francisco, Buster Posey, black gold to 5, 3 of 5, Buster Posey for the Giants. James, here you go, buddy. Cool one. Sam Crawford and Alvarez. Joe Carter silver for Toronto. Johan Rojas red for the Phils. For Detroit, Cecil Fielder, orange wave. Numbered 50 of 50. eBay 1 of 1. Ding, 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 ding. Luke Gold cracked ice and Larry Walker fireworks. And for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick auto, potential penmanship for Philip. You go, buddy. Jace Jung, pot of gold. So we are going to be doing a free break the first week of August for our website, people. All you have to do is be registered for an account on our website. You don't even have to purchase anything. chefsportscards.com. We're going to basically go by everyone's emails. I will email out information. I'm thinking we're going to do a 2023 mixer break. Justin Morneau, silver for Minnesota. Jacob Mizrowski for Milwaukee, numbered 1 of 199. Brooks Robinson for Baltimore, silver hyper, I guess. That's what I'm guessing, and Vladdy. So if you go to the website and sign up for an account, I'm going to email everyone probably right around the 1st of August, because we're going to do it that week, with the information for the break. So if you go over to the website and just even sign up for an account, you'll be involved in that. And hey, while you're there, buy a spot in a break. That would always work too. But we're going to take all the emails, all the whole list, and random it for the spots in the free website break that we got coming up. So Brooks Robinson red, numbered 172 of 199 for Baltimore. Sedane Raphael and Jacob Berry. Griffey, silver for Seattle. Willie McCovey, red wave, and Mick Abel. Zavala, Bobby Witt. It's a Bobby Witt rookie. That's so weird. Huh. I wonder why. I guess maybe they were missing him last year. Is it a... Hold on. No, it's a 2023 card. Oh, I didn't even realize that. All right. Colton Cowser for Baltimore. Numbered 35 of 99. Raleigh Fingers Cracked Ice and Jackson Holiday Prismatic. All right, last few packs. There's a Drew Jones. Gavin Williams, Future Supers, Silver, and Rivera. Jim Gilliam, Green Scope for Brooklyn. One gone for Texas and Tink Hence. All right, last pack. Wade Boggs, Jacob Berry. For Washington, here's a good one. James Woods. Potential penmanship. Nice hit for Washington. For Eric. Here you go, buddy. Been selling a ton of James Woods cards lately. Lots of Mojo refractors. And behind that, Jackson Churio Prismatic. Alrighty, folks. I want to thank everyone for joining us this evening. As always, I couldn't do this without you, and I do truly, truly appreciate it. We do have a Series 2 hobby break coming up next, but if you're not in that, we'll be back tomorrow night with a bunch. I think we got 4 breaks scheduled for tomorrow night. And, of course, the website. Buy spots over there. We'll break off of there, too. So please stay safe, stay healthy out there, and bear with me for a minute while I put a hit recap together. All right, Thomas, have a good night, buddy. There, I got these guys out of order. Hold on one sec. Reds, scopes, purples. Alrighty. And we got stuff laid out all over the place here. All right, hit recap for 2023 Prizm Baseball third case break number 1. Some silvers I pulled out. There's another stack over here of cracked ices and all that, different players that We'll make sure, go through, take out the stars and stuff, make sure they get sleeved and top loaded. I'm not going to go through all those too, but silvers, these of course will all be top loaded, and if I can get them to focus. Come on now. Churio, Nolan Ryan, Harold Baines, Gonzalez, Amador, Gold, Joyce, Hassel, Holiday, Lopez, Chandler, and Griffey. Those are all silver parallels. What's the highest number here? I can't even remember. I guess the Reds are to 199, I believe. Yeah. Reds to 199. Eddie Murray, Newhouser, K-Line, Murray again, Tidwell, K-Line, Robinson, and Mizorowski. The blue parallels are to 149. Mayer, Bernabel, Gillick, and Stone. Purples to 99. Jim Bunning, Zach Veen, and Colton Cowser. Green scopes to 75. Musina, Espino, Wisenhunt, and Gilliam. Oranges to 50. JT Ginn, Cecil Fielder, and Addison Barger. And then a couple other numbered parallels. We had the Jet Williams to 25. 5 of 25 on the Mojo, and the Black Gold Buster Posey to 5, numbered 3 of 5 on there. Autographs. Base autos of Frelick, Jose Ramos, J.R. Ritchie, Bobby Miller, Kevin Alcantara, Kyle Manzardo, and a very nice Cam Collier and Grace Safeo. James Woods, silver auto. Not numbered, but it is definitely a silver refractor auto. Everson Pereira, green scope, numbered 38 of 75. Michael Bush with the orange wave, numbered 39 of 50. And Gavin Stone with the black gold, numbered 4 of 5. Couple low numbered cards in there. All right, folks, again, thank you so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. We'll be back in about 10 minutes with the Series 2 break, and go check out the website if you get a chance. Have a great night. Take care. Bye.